Good.
Have you missed the chaos?
I have actually. I said to Angel last night, I'm getting really big FOMO.
Yeah.
Like,
It's gone pretty nuts.
Yeah. So we're going to have a dark site where we store cardboard boxes and buckets and lids and whatever other stuff we need to store. We've signed a 2-month lease. It's an interesting process getting a 2-month lease.
I was going to say, how did that go?
That's a Clint special, my friend. So I'd looked at this building for us to move to and it wasn't big enough. So I knew the land agent, who's the land agent for the building we're moving to at Direct. So him and I have developed a pretty good relationship quickly. I gave him a bag of Trojan yesterday. He's got 1,000 squares of kite at his house. So beautiful. I was like, well, you need some fertiliser, mate? We'll hook you up.
I got the bag for you.
And so when Brett went to pick up the key, he gave him a bag of Trojan. But I said, have you got any buildings? Like I knew about this building. I said, do you think that they'll be interested in leasing it to us for 2 months? I actually said a month. And he goes, look, I'll just put you in touch with him direct. And then if you can work it out with him, you can work it out with him. I don't know, like it's a bit of a tough one. So I was like, all right, cool. And I rang him and I said, I know this is a pain in the ass and I'm sorry. And I know you probably don't need the money and you don't want it and whatever, but would you be interested in leasing us this area for a period of 2 months or a month? And he's like, I'm like, what's your hesitation? He's like, it just doesn't matter. Like, you think about this guy's got all these buildings. So the pain of having someone come and I said, like, I promise you, I'll pay up front. I'll leave it in better condition than I found it. Like everything that matters. And he's like, yeah, John said you're a good guy. All right.
All right.
This is our storage warehouse. Almost our home. We said no. Pretty rough. It was cheap though.
It's tiny.
Cheaper than Newcastle. We probably need to get at least 200 or 300 pallets here, and then so we could put a wall of pallet racking up. He said it's fine to put pallet racking up, you just have to make good. Like, okay.
Make good.
Well, because you're drilling into new concrete.
Yeah.
But it's pretty bad. So this was, I think the guy that built it, they just stored cars here. Probably put that all the way up, hey? New rule about roller doors.
All the
way
up.
up or all the way down. Jared hit a roller door the other day. My thoughts were, if we had to, we could have sent picker packers down here and actually pack packs in here and like move, there's a wooden panel on that roller door. That's to stop the noise. See how they've got soundproofing foam everywhere. Yeah, all good. Thank you for that.
Nah, easy done.
We'll let you know we need to float it to Direct in under 2 months, but just keep moving it around. Thanks, man. Take it easy. So we're here at Regency Park, which is a new warehouse that we're using as a storage warehouse, a dark site if you wish or will. We've just had the forklift floated here and we're going to set up some pallet racking. I signed a 2-month lease on this place just to store cardboard boxes and buckets and that kind of thing because we're really affecting Waterpro's warehouse dramatically more and more every day. And I've got 39 pallets of cardboard getting delivered today and I think I've got 30 buckets getting delivered in a week, 30 pallets of buckets in a week. I've got 10 pallets of bottles and caps next week or this week. Yeah, there's a lot coming. So we're going to put it here and then unfortunately it sucks, but we're going to just have to have a truck come past, pick up what we need when we need it, take it back, manufacture it there, send it out. Our new warehouse at Direct is technically available November 1st. If they're available earlier, we'll move in and then we'll just kind of leave here and have 3 warehouses and kind of shandy it and then go down to 2, then go down to 1. But by 1st of November, we'll be ready. And in our brand new warehouse, which is 14 or 1,500 square meters, brand new warehouse, 3 years old, like amazing facility for the team. And then we'll start preparing for Black Friday, which we expect is going to be stupid. So, yeah.
I don't know if there's even words for it at this point.
I think we'll do more than $1 million in 4 days.
And if you still want a truck, still sell.
It's gone up in value too. The gold prices are at an all-time high. That surely means tin's up. We're back here at Dry Creek, Waterpro's warehouse, which is fast becoming Lawnhub's warehouse. So Lawnhub's moved into almost half of the warehouse and it's going to continue moving. I've got Riley building a bench at the moment so we can start packing down here. We've had, I don't know, 6 new starters in the last week. People are meeting each other today that are starting today, they're meeting people that started last week and I'm like, don't worry, these guys are only 5 days ahead of you, so the learning curve will be short. We've got people sticking labels on things here. I've got a customer service bench here, so this is where Riley and I answer questions now. All that rubbish is mine. And then down the middle of here, we've got people working in between Waterpro's aisles. So Isaac's doing exotics on the end here. The exotics are the orders that are kind of custom to an individual. So they might have ordered one of product A, one of product B, one of product C, and then Isaac puts them in a box. Whereas the other guys are doing pre-packs. So if you've ordered a 200 square meter weed and feed or a 400 square meter weed and feed or a glory hole pack, they're getting done down there. And the view is that those guys get ahead of our customer orders. And so we can just print stickers and stick stickers on boxes and send orders out at a rate of, we try to do 300 to 400 orders a day. We're not keeping up with that. Next thing is the next aisle is our manufacturing aisle. So we've got laid going into buckets at the moment. We've got all our storage down here. Jonesy's come back obviously after 3 weeks off and is just wondering what's going on. So down this end is where we print our labels. Labels get stuck on boxes. Fertilizer goes in buckets. Bubbles get printed for packing. And then right down the other end, we've got a liquid machine putting liquid in bottles at a rate that we can't keep up. So I'm a bit worried at the moment that we've hired more staff to keep up with packaging and they're handling it. We've bought more stock to keep up with things which is being handled. But now the orders are increasing to a point where my liquid machine, even if it's working 8 hours a day, can't keep up. The granular machine's working 8 hours a day, might not be able to keep up. So we just try to work as fast as we can safely. That's been a big problem because there's so much, everyone's on top of each other. What you see here is all of the orders that have been packed, about to go out. We've got pallets for Team Global Express and Australia Post. In general, the smaller stuff goes on Australia Post because they will ship light stuff better. And then the bigger stuff goes with Team Global Express. Yeah, this roller got hit by a forklift yesterday, so it's out of action for 6 to 8 weeks. And so we're going to have to probably put some packing benches here, depending on how much sunlight everyone wants. And then we'll have to wrap our pallets. So from that tour, we put the fertilizer in the buckets and the liquids in the bottles. They get put into boxes. The boxes go into pallets. The pallets get wrapped on this. They get loaded onto a truck and they come to homes across Australia so that you too can have a lush, green, weed-free lawn. That's how it's meant to sound? Yeah, perfect.
Pretty manly.
Yeah, super manly.
So Regency Park warehouse is now, I guess, in full use. We had the installation of the internet done the other day. Thankfully, most of the things we need to do to open up a location can be done in-house. We don't rely on external contractors. So I shouldn't be doing this part of the job. We should have the guys doing it, but we don't have none of our delivery drivers have forklift licenses. So yeah, we'll go to Regency Park. Hopefully Regency Park, like with anything that kind of gets all the sediment in the turbulent water settles, and then all of a sudden we get a good rhythm, and then we might have a contract truck, or we just use the Waterpro trucks, and they'll drive to there at a certain time each day. Well, there's one right now, so that was planned. For the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've just been packing orders and ordering stock and hiring staff and getting that level ready. And so now the next level is planning the mapping of the new warehouse, ensuring that our plant and equipment is coming on time, making sure that it's got a location, making sure that the power for it's correct, designing pallet racking. I was talking to Celeste about it yesterday, that I have these moments of spinning plates, but I'll go spin one plate really aggressively for 2 weeks or 4 weeks, and then I'll go on to a next one. And obviously building Lonsdale was a plate spin, and then getting Lawnhub set up. And then the next plate spin, I think for September, will be very much around client-facing events for Waterpro, and then education and training. I really want to do a lot more education and training for the management team. But also there's a lot of people that are looking to have irrigation training sessions done, so we're going to do that. And then I think October we'll either be moving into direct or getting ready to move into direct. And then November, that I think the project will be getting ready for Black Friday, which is on the 29th of November.
It's pretty good timing, the Lonsdale opening, that it's happened just before this Lawnhub buzz, eh?
Yeah, it was. I think that I don't know, I have this belief that there's this kind of everything happens for a reason at the right time. Daryl rang me the other day just to touch base to see how it's going, and he goes, I haven't heard from you. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. That means you're doing a great job. Sorry, I probably should tell you that, but if you're hearing from me, it's because something's come up, or I've had a phone call that something's wrong or whatever. But you're doing a great job, then don't stress about it. You like your little slick move, right lane, mergy, sneaky. Yeah, I like that. It's like you do it for a living. So the boxes you're taking aren't here yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping this truck.
Yep, that's a cardboard truck.
It is?
Yeah, that's open. That's a cardboard truck.
Do you think maybe it's not ours? So we've got 3 or 4 different sizes. They're our, what they call a short rectangle. They're all short rectangles. I thought we might have some squares here, which is what he's taking. It kind of puts him in the way a little bit as well, but we'll work that out. He comes up with everyone.